Alright, welcome back. It's Tuesday. I fished Sunday and Monday. I did an offshore trip on Sunday, and then I took the same guest out bait fishing on Monday. So today's Tuesday, and usually after I fish, whether it's offshore or inshore, I'm going to clean my rods and reels. So I'm not going to sit here and bore you with me actually cleaning them, but I'm going to kind of tell you what I do when I get home from a trip and what I do to them. So usually when I get home from a trip, the first thing I'm going to do is rinse my rods, and we'll cut to a clip of me rinsing the rods. Okay, after I do a weight, I always cut everything off. I reel in the line, and then I give the reels a quick rinse. Try to get them from all angles. Get the guide, the rod, with fresh water to get the salt water off. After you're done, make sure and spin the rod, get the water out of them. And then I'm going to Real Magic them tomorrow after they have been dried. I'll give them a spritz with Real Magic so they're ready to be used the next time. Okay, so after I rinse the rods with fresh water, you'll see where you saw in the video where I hosed them down. I try to make sure I get all the guides rinsed off. I rinse the reels pretty good, and afterwards I try to always spin the water out of them. So I'll do this motion, maybe bang them around like that, keep on spinning it. I'll massage the bails, make sure everything's out of them, spin them. Then I put them away, usually for a day or two, without doing anything to them. I come back a day or two like today, and I'm not sponsored by this product, and if anybody knows something better that they use, chime in. But I've been using Real Magic for as long as I've been fishing, or since this company's been in existence. I love Real Magic. It keeps the rods smooth. It keeps everything working right. And basically I'll show you more or less what areas of the reels I hit with the Real Magic. And it's not really cheap, but they also make it in a spray form. And I like the spray form, but it's kind of hard to find. The aerosol can, they sell it at Academy, Bass Pro Shop. But the spray pump to me seems cheaper and better to use, and you can not waste as much. When you spray this, it just goes all over the place, which you'll see in a minute. But stick around and I'm going to keep on showing you what I'm doing. Okay, I usually start off by spraying just a little bit right on top of the drag system. This is a mechanical bail, but I will give it a shot or two. Kind of massage the bail, just kind of make sure it went in there. And the next thing I want to do is, the spool has some holes in them, so I try to spray some in between the holes, kind of get it underneath the spool. I'll come in at an angle, and then I'm going to reel it a few times just to make sure that everything is working right. I'll hit a few of the spots that I know I want to make sure that the reel turns and that it's turning smooth, no grit, and then I'll just work it in. Everything feels good. I'll check all the turning spots once again, massage the bail. The drag is working good, everything sounds good. Last thing I'll do is grab my rag, give it a quick wipe down. And then I'll kind of wipe the rod down, making sure that the guides get a little bit of lubrication on them too. I don't want them corroding prematurely. Also checking all my guides, making sure that they all look good, that we don't have any guides that are broken. And that's basically it. Now before I put the rod and reel combo away, I will run the line through it again and already have it ready to be used. Okay, got two combos here on TFOs. These are Legalis reels. Now yesterday when we were weight fishing, one of them was acting up. It was not working too good. Don't remember which one it is, but I'll take care to make sure I figure out which one it is. Since yesterday I was having issues with it, I'm going to go a little bit further on spraying these down, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do to try and fix the problem. The first thing I'm going to do is take the spool off on this one. Might be the other one, because they both have the same baby blue line on them. spray a little bit there. Now yesterday out on the boat, I did spray it a few times to see if it would fix the problem. Another thing I'll do is the anti-reverse. I'll open it up, massage it a few times, spray in there, back and forth. Might even reel the rod in reverse. Let me go forward, reverse. And I think it's this reel. Kind of feels a little. And I think the problem was kind of when you would pause in between jerks, it would kind of freeze up on you. And that's no fun. It kind of messes up your technique. Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna work this reel. Ultimately, I don't want to open it to give it a better cleaning. I'm hoping that the Real Magic will work itself in there and loosen up whatever needs to be loosened up. I'm really pleased with the Real Magic. I can see right here that it looks a little dry right on the shaft. I don't want to open up this reel, so we'll just do this for a little bit. Massage the bell, obviously. Still anti-reverse. And we'll get the bottom of the spool here in a minute too. It does have a little small, sounds like Debo's coming down from Friday or Friday after next. I don't remember which one Debo was in. But I've had several reels that start acting like Debo's fishing with you.
Oh shit! Here come Debo, give me your stuff.
Oh shit! Known for jacking the nigga, that's all he do. Damn.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, hilarious movie, you gotta watch it. It's a series, Friday after next Friday or something like that. I'll keep working on this reel, but afterwards I'll wipe everything down, and I won't bore you with cleaning anymore, but ultimately that's about as far as I go when I'm cleaning them. I'll spray the inside of the spool, the inside of the drag system, since I opened it up, and usually it'll start working again. It's just a matter of working the Real Magic in there, and hopefully we won't have to send this one in, or I don't have to open it up to get it cleaned. Alright, I got my cheaters on, and I'm still working on that one reel that was giving me some problems. I can see a little bit of salt buildup. I put on my cheaters so I could see better, and I'm still trying. It feels a lot better. Just want to make sure that we clean it properly. It feels 1,000 times smoother. Doesn't sound like Debo's coming anymore. You gotta see that movie, it's hilarious. I'm about to call it quits. This was just a really quick short video on reel maintenance. Something that's important to me, and yesterday was a little embarrassing that the reel was acting up. I always carry extra ones, so not the end of the world, we just grabbed a different one. But just make sure all your equipment is maintained and always ready to work. Still working on cleaning the reels. This is a Saltus lever wind. This is a LW40 HB. This reel did a lot of work catching kinks on this last trip. So some of the areas that I like to hit, obviously, is going to be where the drag washer's at. This is a star drag, the lever, the worm, and then of course right around the spool. And then basically just going to give it a few cranks. One more spot too is the clicker. I'll spray some there just to make sure the clicker doesn't freeze up on you. Click it back a few times. Take it off the clicker, spool it around, make sure the worm and everything's working right. Handle's spinning good. Drag feels good. It's moving around. And then of course I'm still going to wipe down this TFO rod just to check it, make sure everything looks good. Alright, in conclusion, this is the reel that was giving me problems. We've already treated it with Real Magic. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video, but I did make an X on the rod, so like that I can also continue to check it. So tomorrow I'll give it another spin, make sure everything feels right. Now it feels good. It feels, like I said, feels back to normal. We'll let it sit for a day, and then I'll come back and check it. I'll check it one more time, 2 more times, make sure it's functioning exactly the way I want to. I do fish again on a Friday, so this reel will go to work on Friday, but I want to make sure between now and Friday that it's going to be 100% ready for the customers. But thanks for watching, and this was just a real quick maintenance, not sponsored by anybody, but I truly do like Real Magic. If you haven't tried it, try it, and if you think you know of something better, please let me know. Thanks a lot, and hope we catch more fish.